I'm definitely a lot wiser about time and availability, identity. That really was the straw that broke the camel's back. Something needed to change. Today I thought I would do my makeup with you and also share some of the things that have been on my mind. If you're new here, I'm Lisa. I'm in my 40s. I had closed my clothing company that I started 10 years ago. I've had a small business since I was 29. So that's about 15 years of entrepreneur experience. And while I'm going through my skincare routine and then my makeup routine, I'll just include the products on the side so you guys can see it. When I decided to close my business last year, it was a very hard decision because I could have just kept going. I honestly still had it in me, but there was a part of me that also really craved something a little slower. I actually have been teaching at a college level for 3 years now. So there was a time when I was running my small business and I was teaching pretty much a full-time professor course load on the side. And that was really crazy at some point. At the same time, I think a part of me actually thrives on stress, that the adrenaline of trying to get everything done in 24 hours, including, getting to my fitness, working out, of course, taking care of the kids, taking care of my husband, our parents, the family. Like, I was just trying to do everything if I could, but we all know that's not possible. But having so many different things running at the same time, it really just wasn't sustainable. And I got sick, and that really was just the straw that broke the camel's back. And that's when I realized that I definitely have a limit to how much I can do, and something needed to change. Just so you know, I started with the SkinCeuticals Vitamin C Serum, and I added the Tatcha water cream on top of it as my moisturizer. Now I'm gonna put on my brow serum, and this one's by Olaplex. So now that I'm not running a company day in and day out, I'm starting to feel actually some of the after effects. For example, out of nowhere, I'll feel a sense of dread and panic, like something immediately needs my attention and I need to get to it now. And I'll check my emails and I'll check my calendar, but there's no such thing. Like, everything is fine. I'm gonna go in with the SkinCeuticals Sunscreen right now. I think my nervous system just learned to live in that state where I was ready to go. How do I get rid of this sense of urgency? And it's almost like this slight hum of uneasiness that kind of runs through the day that I'm learning to control now. I have to kind of course correct now. This new life is meant to be calmer, so why am I not enjoying it? There's also the identity piece, right? So now when people kind of ask like, oh, what do you do? That sometimes kind of stumps me. I don't really know what the answer is now. Before I could just say, oh, I'm a designer and I have a clothing line. It's simple. This is kind of a new territory for me, just trying to figure out who I am going forward. But it also brings up this glaring issue that I shouldn't let my work define me. I'm going in with foundation now, and this is the Westman Atelier foundation stick. I've been very happy after I closed my business. If I had continued the business right now, I don't know if I would be sitting in front of a camera and just casually recording a vlog. This is so fun for me right now, and it's my connection to the outside world, because without my company, I've noticed that my social circle has shrunk down significantly. I'm meeting way less people, and I'm seeing fewer people too, because there's no need for me to network as hard as I was before. I don't meet customers, I don't meet my vendors, so that connection with the outside world is almost cut off in a way. My work life was so much of my life. Like, I think that goes for most of us, and I've met some of my best friends through these last 10 years. So the people really is the biggest gift that I could have gotten from my business. Now I'm gonna set it with loose powder. I'm gonna go in with contour next, and this one is Westman Atelier's contour stick in Coco. And next, my brows. I'm using a brow pomade with a brush. It's kind of strange to talk about this on camera because I know my family watches my videos, watching me do this kind of like heart to heart, and I don't talk a lot about what it was like when I had my business, like running it, like the stress of it. I'm sure they saw, and I remember my parents would tell me to just like slow down. I heard all of it. Doing it is something else, and it was very hard because you start something and you built it from scratch. Once it's going, to be told that you should slow down, it's like I can't though. Like I have to keep going because I finally got it there. It's hard. Like I don't have an answer to that, but like that's just the reality. I'm not going to do my eyeliner eyeshadow today. I think I'm just gonna do a mascara and then some blush and a simple lip. And this YouTube channel is the first thing that I've had in a long time that I was doing just for myself. I'm just making content and videos that I like to watch. Like you probably found me because we are similar in a certain way, or maybe you're dealing with kind of the same thing. I know there's so many people out there, even on YouTube, like just really encouraging anyone and everyone to just go for it and start a company. But as someone who has done it, it's really a huge sacrifice. I don't think it's for everyone. If there's really something you've been wanting to do for a long time, I wouldn't quit my job. I would just work on your business idea on the side so that you have a financial cushion and stability that you can rest on. That way you don't make rash decisions on your business because you need to pull in income right away. I think that's like one of the best advice I guess I can give someone, especially if you're a mom like me. It's just really hard when you're raising kids and you have a small business. It's that balance. Like I had my husband and my family who were super supportive and helped me when I needed it, and I think that contributes to any success that I had. I have a family that is just loving and open, and after I had started my company, my dad was probably my first employee because I needed help, and who better to trust than your own father that, you know, he would do his very best to see you succeed. And he's done just so amazing for my company and for me. Like I love that I would go into work into the office and his office is right next to mine, so I would see him. Like that was really great. It becomes really clear how loved you are by the people in your life when you're working on something from scratch. I built my company by word of mouth through every single order, people loving it and coming back to shop with the brand again. Like that's how I built the business. The first 3 to 5 years when there's little to show for it, all the work that I've done, like all the time away from them, like, you know, what do I have to show for it? Like very little. If you're in a place where something needs to change, I've just shared some of these downsides of having a small business, but really there's also so many upsides. That sense of accomplishment that you did it, that satisfaction that you made it work is so gratifying. It's like something you'll look back in your life and be proud of. That's amazing. But you should also know that if it doesn't work out, if it never took off, you have to be okay with that disappointment at first and then take it as a lesson to move on to the next thing. It's not for everyone, and my background, I was a fine art major, so I'm not a business person. Like everything business related, I had to learn. Build the plane as you fly it, that was me. We have to ask ourselves that question honestly. Like, are you ready to make that commitment? Day in and day out, you pretty much breathe your small business. It's never ending. And if you love that and you have that drive, I would say go for it. But if you are already seeing obstacles ahead in your life, you can be just as successful working for another company and doing your work very well and accomplish so many things without having to make so many personal sacrifices. My last step is lipstick, and I'm going to use the Rouge Dior. This is color 777. These are things that have been on my mind for a long time now. I think when I find a quiet moment now, I kind of reflect back on this journey that I've been on, but at the same time I have this desire to want to build the next thing. I don't know what this next thing is, and I think think I just need to learn to be content with that for now. If there's a good idea that strikes me and I want to give it a try, I will. But this time around, I'm definitely a lot wiser, and I've learned some lessons about time and availability and also self-identity. Early 40s, we're midlife. I don't really know where I am. What I have to learn is to just be okay to be in the in-between. It's been a year and I still feel guilty about closing my business. I'm pretty hard on myself, and there's still days when I question if I had closed it too hastily. And if you're ahead of me or you've had a full career and you have any advice to share, I would really love to hear it. It also helps me to just not feel like I'm alone dealing with this. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one.